Well, I got some weird load this time. If you guys saw the movie Gravity with the Sandra Bullock, you'll probably recognize what it is. This is part of a spaceship or orbiting station, top secret project. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I only have just slightly over 4,000 subscribers, so I don't think it's gonna spread too far. But it's a weird load. It's not too heavy, only 20,000 pounds, but the way you're supposed to secure this is by using those kind of like holes, and then the guy puts some metal plates under them, and you cannot put any straps over the top. I said, so what do you want me to do? Like use 2 chains for 56 or is it 58 foot long piece? And the guy says, yeah, that's usually what they do. They pull the chain, the front chain forward and the rear chain backwards, to create angles. Sorry, it's the wind here. And usually he says, the shipper says that's okay, no one had any problems. But I got up at like 4:30 this morning. My head was not thinking clearly, so I angled both chains in the same direction. Like the front one was pulling towards the end of the trailer, and the chain in the back was pulling towards the end of the trailer. And I started driving just like on a little runway there, like a small road at the plant where I picked this up in North Carolina. And I can hear some squeaking noises, like when the wood moves over metal. So in the back here, he didn't use metal plates. He put in this short piece of 4x4, but at least it sits on the main beams. So probably it's 10,000 pounds is on this end. But so I angled this chain this way, right? The same way the front was angled, and it was moving. I had to stop on the side of the road when I figured out my mistake, and I did this. There's no room here to put a chain and connect a binder because it's too close, and I wanted to keep it straight. So I just hooked up the binder, like some heavy haul guys do. You don't use any chain. See, just the one hook goes in there, the other one goes in here. And that's one thing I learned from watching some movies on YouTube, or I just saw when a guy was unloading next to me, or just parked with heavy haul machinery. I just saw that quite often they use this trick, just the binder. A guy just passed me. He was hauling an excavator, and I saw the same thing. He just used binders on tracks of the excavator. So anyways, I put one on this side, one on the other side. Right now they're really good. They're not moving. And then I still was not happy, so I put in this chain. This is 3/8 chain. And you see how it's hooked up over there, right? The binder. That's my brand new binder. The ones I got in Toledo together with those with that new tarp. And I put another binder on the chain. So here I have 3 tie downs basically. And this space station is all bubble wrapped, but of course they want you to tarp it. And I'm like, what the heck? What kind of a space station is this if it's afraid of water? And the guy says, by the way, check out my creative tarping. See, I was able to do it like this. This is the first time I ever used a tarp like this. So I asked him about moisture, right? Why is it afraid of moisture? What kind of a station is this? What kind of materials are you guys using? And the guy says, well, we're asking for the tarp just to protect the plastic. He says, because if you start driving, on the highway, it's gonna, the plastic can fly off, and they really don't want that. Yeah, and so I did the same thing on the front, you see, but this time I angled it properly, so this pulls this way towards the rear of the trailer, and the one on the back pulls forward, right? So this is kind of like a safety feature, so now I feel confident it's not gonna move, because I have, you know, 2 binders here, like a separate binders, right? 1 chain, so 3 tie downs plus 3, so 6, and this thing is only weighs 20,200 pounds. They decided not to put jet fuel in. They said they're gonna do it later on. So that's my weird looking load, and I'm heading over to Ottawa, Ontario, where they have a Canadian version of Area 51. I think it's called the Area 51B. No, wait, Area 51C for Canada. So that's where this thing is going. There's a special lab on the ground where they will build this, and then they will use some Chinese satellites to shoot it into space. Now the trick is they don't give you much time when you deliver this. You really have to take off your chains and tarps off fast. Otherwise they don't care, you know, they're all trade union guys, so they just ship the whole thing with your truck. So I know one guy lost pretty good Freightliner Columbia this way, so it's gonna be, you know, go, 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 go. Well, so I thought you guys would like to know what kind of load I'm hauling now, so thanks for watching.